and welcome to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. It is an honor for me to read for you today. I am super excited to get into it because today we are doing a twin flame reading. We're going to get into how your twin flame is feeling about you, about the connection at this time. We're going to get into what they're doing at this time, if they're working on themselves, what they got going on. We're going to get into all of it. So like I said, I'm super excited to get into it today. We have 4 groups here. We have group 1 with the Obsidian, Argon Point, and the Gilded Tarot Royale. We have group 2 with the Clear Quartz, Argon Point, and the Star Tarot. We have group 3 with the Citrine, Argon Point, and the Steampunk Tarot. And then we have group 4 with the Rose Quartz, Argon Point, and the Crystal Visions Tarot. So pause the video if you need more time, really sit with the groups. Yes, you can pick more than one pile, but pause the video if you need more time to go over the groups. Again, this is a twin flame reading, and the timestamps are in the description, and if you'd like a personal private tarot reading, that link is also in the description. So let's just get started. All right, group 1 with the Obsidian, Argon Point. If you chose group 1, this is your reading with the Gilded Tarot. Before I get into it, I actually want to grab a twin flame message just to see what the energy is going to be like overall. I want to kind of tap into how they're feeling right away. How is group 1's person feeling right now? What are their thoughts on the connection, on them? What are they thinking and feeling? That one kind of bounced out about the connection. So this is the first card that came for you. It says, our connection is divinely timed. I will be with you when the time is right. This is why you need to be patient and wait for me. You know, honestly, there's a little bit of a bittersweet feeling kind of right away. I mean, this is a twin flame reading. Typically, twin flame connections do have somewhat of a struggle to them. But I'm immediately kind of tapping into your person's energy, and it's feeling like they feel like they're losing you. You know? I feel like you guys have been patient. This person sees that. And they're already like feeling like they're losing you, and they feel like you're not wanting to wait. That's something coming through super clear. Wow, we got a lot that came out. So your person has a lot to say. Here's these 2. The first one says, until you let someone go fully, they cannot come back to you. Whatever happens, you cannot lose what is yours by divine right. True, true. The second one says, go find yourself so that you can find me. You need to focus on yourself and be at peace with who you are before I can come back to you. So yeah, there's definitely a separation energy here. That's one thing for sure, coming in super, super clear. But this person is like, we got to do this together. That's how they're feeling. They're like, okay, I've separated, I've let go of the connection, not because I don't care, but I can't continue to tell you like, you know, everything that I'm thinking and feeling, because they feel like that's going to make you attach more. Tapping into your person's energy, they're kind of trying to get you to detach. That's the energy and feeling I'm getting. They're trying to get you to detach, because tapping into their energy, they definitely feel like they're trying to do that. They're trying to be strong for the both of you. But I definitely get an energy that it's not easy. Our union is the strongest, deepest, and purest form of love that we can experience by 2 entities within this universe. So they definitely feel the strength of the twin flame connection. They're feeling all the twin flame feels. And then we were brought together cosmically in an encounter marked by inexplicable synchronicities. So I feel like your person, they definitely acknowledge the strength of the connection. You may feel like this person is your twin flame, but you feel like they don't really acknowledge that, or they don't really know that. They definitely know that. If they're not the most spiritual person, then they probably won't put the title on it like, oh, this is my twin flame, but they're feeling all the twin flame feels. And then we have these two. When my soul saw you, it went, oh, there you are. I've been looking for you. So they definitely see you as someone that they crave. And then we have both tried to run from our love, but our souls crave the magic. I am making my way back to you. So honestly, I feel like this person is going to be back. If you guys are in separation, like how it's looking, I feel like they're going to be back sooner rather than later. They're kind of already planning to be on their way back, but they feel like if you guys don't both go through the growth experiences, you know, that are needed at this time, then you're not going to be in alignment when they're back. All right, tarot speaking right away. What do we got? Oof, we got the Judgment card, Knight of Wands in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse. So Knight of Wands in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse. I don't feel like this person is on the way back super soon. I'm getting a little bit of a delay here, like there's been delays. Knight of Wands in reverse. You know, your person may be a physical touch kind of person, because honestly, what this gives me is the energy of someone who doesn't feel like they've been stimulated by the connection in the recent past, and it's definitely getting to them. And that may be something that you guys kind of leaned on in this connection. You may have leaned on the physical aspect of it all to kind of keep you guys together. Like that may have been a way that you guys got through rough patches. Like if you had an argument, you may have been really tapping into that sacral energy to have that stimulation so that you guys could, you know, get that out of your system, have a breakthrough, move forward. But we have the Judgment card here. So you're definitely working through some dense energy at this time. With the Judgment card, the universe is saying you have an opportunity to be set free from whatever holds you back in this twin flame connection. But this is dense energy. Oh my goodness, it's reminding me of Venus retrograde energy, because it's just so dense and so unnecessary, but necessary at the same time, but like just unexpected. We have the Ace of Cups here. I feel like both of you share a cup, and you're also being challenged to tap into your self-love. Both of you. Both of you are being challenged. Like, how far can we go? How much do we truly love each other? How much are we willing to do for this connection? And I really feel like there's been some big challenges. These wands keep coming up in reverse. So all the fire and passion is like, this feels like burnout, you guys. Like, I feel like that's where you guys struggle in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, and now we have the Nine of Wands coming out in reverse. All the wands are coming up upside down. So it's like that passion, whereas it's like when you guys were together, when you were on speaking terms, or when you were communicating more, is kind of falling apart here. Tapping into your person's energy now, I gotta say, it is coming through rather hopeful. And this is so funny. The Hangman came up sideways, and I don't read sideways. I always turn them. But when the cards do come up sideways for me, which is rare, it lets me know that it's up to you. You know what I mean? Like, it's up to you how the connection will move moving forward. There's still things to be determined. Someone is not completely released control. And you know, I feel like your person has been brought to your knees by you and by the universe. Like, I feel like you had been patient perhaps in the beginning, but the last time you spoke, they heard you. You know what I mean? I feel like you were more stern with them than you had ever been, or I feel like you may have been really emotional, whereas typically you may come across as cool, calm, and collected, and they were like, I've had that happen before. Me personally, I'm a Cancer. I'm not a screamer, I'm not a yeller, but one time I just lost it. And you know that ugly scream, cry we do. Yeah, I was doing that, and my person immediately just stopped, and they looked so shocked in the face, and they actually listened, and we had progress. And that's what this energy is reminding me of. It's like, okay, they've stopped, they listened, they heard you. And even if you're dialing back and you're more level-headed now and you're feeling like, no, you know, I want to talk to you, we can work through it, let's work together, I want your comfort, they're like, no, 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 you were serious last time, and I know you were serious last time, and they're taking you really seriously at this time. So you talked, they heard you. We got the Temperance card in reverse, to be expected. 9 of Cups in reverse, also to be expected, to be honest. What I see your person doing right now is I see them healing, and I see them really working on themselves. They have, like I said, a lot of faith in the connection, group 1. Something coming through like so clear as this person is so, they're still very much so believing that whatever is going on between the two of you can be worked out. There's a lot of hope, a lot of faith with them. And I feel like there's been kind of a switch in energy, because I feel like before you guys had been more on the end where you guys had a lot of hope, a lot of faith in the situation. You were like, don't worry, boo, we can work through this. We can, you know, we can do this. We can move forward. I'm here for you. I know how to handle this situation. I've learned through past relationships, you know how to navigate through this kind of energy. I got you, bae. And they were like, you know, maybe like, oh, nervous on the fence. But now I'm feeling like the energy has shifted, and they're, as the days goes on, honestly, they're getting more and more hopeful as the days go on. And you, I feel like it's because of that lack of communication that came out first. I feel like, you know, you're kind of like now feeling that you're feeling the lack of their presence, and kind of feeling like it didn't even have to be this way in the first place. So there's a whole host of, like, you know, frustration and questions that I feel like you guys have. And let's keep going. Let's get more into how they're feeling. Ooh, now that is some information. I am younger or less mature than you are. I have a lot more experience. It says and learn. I have a lot more. Oh, to experience and learn. I read it wrong. I'm younger or less mature than you are. I have a lot more to experience and learn. So sorry, I butchered that in the beginning. So you're probably like, what? But good thing I can show you the cards. But yeah, they're acknowledging their faults. They're acknowledging where you may be more advanced than them in the love department. They're acknowledging where they may still be on the childish side. And I really feel them taking a lot of responsibility. A lot of responsibility. Oh my God, look at this. Okay. Ooh. Hold on. The plot thickens, you guys. So this one says, I'm lusting after you. It's all I can think of. Like I said, I was getting a lot of that sacral energy, and I feel like because that sacral energy has stopped, because you guys aren't being intimate with each other, that's even shifted the energy and the connection even more, because I feel like at some point that's what you kind of like used as a reset. But look at this. You guys may be in a relationship now, and it may not feel right, but they feel like you're talking to someone new. I'm cool with the secret affair if you're already with someone. Well, it does say if you're already with someone, so maybe they haven't gotten the confirmation, but you may be out, you know, doing your thing, trying to, you know, distract yourself, trying to heal, trying to keep yourself busy. And they don't know who you're with and who you're hanging out with and what you're doing, and it's bothering them. They're feeling like you may be talking to someone new romantically. I'm losing hope in this ever working at this point. Why even bother? Honestly, I feel like they teeter from day to day, or energy is fluid. This could be vice versa. This could be your energy showing up from this deck. I mean, perhaps it's the lack of the presence of your comfort, your physical passion towards them that's making them feel like, I'm losing hope. It seems like you're out. I don't know. I feel like they're trying to catch up with you now, you know? It's an energy of them kind of being like, you know, I know they're taking responsibility. I know that I'm less mature than you. And then they kind of move into this energy of, oh, I feel like you're already talking to someone new. Like, should I even keep trying here? They want to talk to you as much as you want to talk to them, to be honest. They wish you guys had better and more clearer communication. I feel like whenever you start to soften up, that's when the dynamic just shifts again, and they're back in their, you know, feeling like, nope, I gotta be strong for this connection, you know, to work out. Soon as you start to be like, well, let's talk, then they're like, no. So like the dynamic just goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with you guys. I'm secretive and private about my dating life. I don't like attention that much. So it's definitely bothering them. They're in their feelings a bit that you may be posting on social media, seem to be living your best life, or seem to be doing better. You intimidate me. I idolize you so much. You're out of my league. That's giving hot girl, hot boy energy. Like you guys had a glow up since you guys stopped talking. You know, the energy we got before may have been past energy, and now you're in a better space and you're feeling like there's nothing I can do to force them. I'm just going to do my best and work with this energy. If you don't want to talk to me, fine. I am going to open up and talk to my friends again and hang out and go out, and they are pressed, feeling a little hurt about it. Let me get some advice from the universe as far as what you should do, and then we will proceed getting deeper and deeper here. But I'm getting a pretty good picture. So overall, your person seems to be doing the work. As far as what they're thinking and feeling, they're really, really missing the physical touch. That's coming through so crystal clear. Really missing the physical touch. What they're doing, they're really working on themselves. Honestly, I feel like they're taking the easy way out. You know, I will say it didn't come up in the cards. Let me look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So I don't feel like this person is out and about doing their thing. Like I said, didn't get this in the cards. So just want to make that clear. But if you see that this person seems to be like, you know, talking to other people, entertaining other connections, honestly, it may be one, to make you jealous, to get you to try to pull back because you feel away, you know, pull back from talking to other people, or two, it could be them filling the void a little bit from the lack of, you know, passion and physical touch that they get from you, to be honest. So that could be happening here. Again, just making it clear, I did not get that from the cards, but I'm feeling that as an underlying energy for sure. Could be a possibility for a few of you. For most of you, I feel like your person's doing pretty good. I feel like they're trying their best to be, you know, good. They don't want to make you upset because they already feel like you're kind of out of their league. I need to shuffle this a couple more times. It's pretty quiet. This deck may not have anything for you. So let me pull from another one. But yeah, I do feel like this person wants to kind of be mindful of the moves that they make, because they don't want to upset you and have you like really start to rub it in, because I feel like you know what can trigger them. You know what can make them upset. If you want to, you know how to make them jealous, but you don't like to do that. But you know how to if you have to. And if this person got you upset enough, they feel like you would, and they know you can play the game well, but you don't, because you have genuine feelings for them. But they're like, I don't want to do too much. I don't want to cross the line, because they see you as someone who is genuinely attractive, and they don't want to upset you to the point where you start to get a little malicious there. So we have the ladybug, personality, change, and happiness. The universe is saying you're being guided to move in a new direction. A new life begins today. Embrace this new transformation and navigate your way towards your heart's desires. Believe in yourself and others and the divine, and you will manifest amazing things. So the universe is saying, hey, you may want to get into your manifestation bag, you know? If you've been trying and trying and trying to work with this person in the 3D, it honestly may be better that you just try to manifest the energy getting clear, you know? Burning white candles so you can clear blockages, burning black candles if you have a really thick, sludgy, negative energy that you want to clear and really break through, you know? Maybe even doing some road opener work, you know? If you like to manifest, you can also script to the universe. There's so many methods of manifestation. Honestly, do what you're being called to, but manifestation definitely may help this situation. Other than that, the universe is telling you to be adaptable for the most part, because this relationship is changing. You're already going through change, and it's leading you in a much happier direction, you know? Things are getting better from here. So the universe is acknowledging where you're feeling uncomfortable. The universe also sees where you've been trying your best, and the universe is giving you the confirmation that, hey, the energy is getting better. They're working on it. Ooh, we got the unicorn. They know you're a very special find, I'm feeling with this one, okay? So the unicorn, purity, wisdom, and action. You're being guided to have faith in yourself, the knowledge that you possess, and the magic of the universe. You are where you are supposed to be. That's confirmation for you guys. Love it. Feel your way through each segment of your life. You will clearly see your next move and take action. Big results are the ripple effect of inspired action. So the universe is saying, be open and connect to your intuition at this time. Definitely work on your meditation. What? Meditation. Don't slack on that meditation and that connection, because connecting to your highest self, connecting to your intuition is really going to help you. You're being given the steps for you to take. So connecting to your intuition is going to be essential. You know what? I want to pull from this deck here and see what it has to say about this connection. You know, honestly, twin flame connections, no freaking way. I wasn't even going to pull from this one at first. We literally got trust your intuition. And it flew out. Trust your intuition. Your guides are like getting a little snappy. But yeah, tapping into this energy, your intuition is giving you your next steps. Your steps aren't going to look like, you know, the people that you know, like their steps, you know? So it's not going to be exactly beneficial for you to be talking to everyone and trying to get advice, because it honestly may just, you know, confuse you and make you, you know, get you further off track. The energy that I'm getting is honestly very comforting from the universe, but and from your person, surprisingly. You know, like I said, twin flame connections can be a little bit messy, but I get a positive, for the most part, pretty positive energy. So the universe is saying, trust your intuition. I'm giving you your next steps. Make each day count. Use the time that you have. Also practice moderation. So make sure you're keeping up with your spiritual routine. Make sure you're, you know, taking spiritual baths, and not letting that fall to the wayside too much, because that's what's going to keep your energy clear, and that's what's going to make it easier for downloads and information to come through, your next steps, even some psychic awareness, maybe some astral travel for some of you guys, to go see your person if you haven't seen them in a while. The universe is like, your guides are like, low key, we'll help you out, we'll give you what you need, but you got to work with us and tap in. Practice moderation. If you're doing too much manifesting, that's also a thing. Don't over manifest, but make each day count. Do something, whether it's working on yourself, whether it's, you know, journaling. Do something that is going to help keep you level-headed, help keep you in a good space when it comes to this connection, because twin flame connections can be very stressful. That's what I have for you guys, group one. I honestly really loved your pile. Don't forget to hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading, and we can get deep, deep, deep into your specific situation, see what's going on. It's linked in the description. Honestly, surprisingly, a really positive pile. Really positive pile. Your person seems to be finally receptive to the energy, doing the work, not resisting the fact that this is a higher level connection, that this is a twin flame connection. And now, like I said, there seems to be some sort of energetic shift where maybe you're doubting or you're, you know, really wanting their comfort, and they've finally gotten comfortable with not getting, you know, your comfort. So it's just like, I feel like the energy has shifted, but I do feel a positive energy nonetheless. So that's what I have for you, group one. Again, it was an honor to read for you guys today. And that was your pile. I'll talk to you later. If you chose the Clear Quartz, Argon Point, and the Star Tarot, this is your twin flame message. It is an honor, like I said in the intro, to be able to read for you guys today. And today, ooh, We got the Priestess of Pentacles already kind of giving us some action here. She wanted to come out. I'll take it. But this is your twin flame message. So we're getting into how they're thinking and feeling, what they're doing right now, how they're feeling about the connection, that sort of thing. So let's just jump right in. See where their head is at, what kind of energy they're giving up right away. This is for group 2. How is their person thinking of the connection right now? How are they feeling? What are they doing? Immediately though, with that Princess of Pentacles, I get an energy like that is I just heard a rose I don't want to wilt. So I feel like your twin flame may be being a bit distant right now because they see your value and they don't want to further hurt you or cause you any sort of harm, you know. They don't want to stress you out. They don't want to make a wrong move and negatively affect the situation. Like, they're trying to be on their best behavior. They're trying to do things right. They see your value though with that Princess of Pentacles. So first couple of messages that came out for you guys. Sometimes the two people who are truly best for each other will have to face greater obstacles in order to be with each other. Ooh, interesting. You know, that kind of gives me an energy group too, where it's like your person may have experienced some sort of financial loss, some sort of loss in their family. Something outside of your connection has affected their energy. Not how they feel about the connection per se. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That makes sense with the Princess of Pentacles coming out as well too, because they don't want to be that person. That person, you know, when you're married for 5 years, okay, you've gotten married, you passed the altar, you pretty much made the agreement with each other that you're going to be there if the other person needs you, and that's your go-to person. You know, if you need something, if you need help, that is your person you go to. But this person, I feel like you guys may be towards the beginning of your connection because they don't feel like that's appropriate. Interesting. So we have go find yourself so that you can find me. You need to focus on yourself and be at peace with who you are before I can come back to you. What's going on here? You know what? I feel like you may be taking things personally. Like I do feel like your person initially kind of stepped away from the connection. They stopped giving it as much attention or energy. And you may have taken that personally, like, oh, it's because they're unhappy with me. And it's just because they're going through it, you know? When you meet someone or when you're in the infatuation stage, like, things are really good, you know? But as soon as the energy starts to go down, you know, people start to panic, and it's just like you're moving towards, you know, just peace, you know, just peace. You're not moving towards the totally other opposite side of the spectrum, but some people, like, they start to feel things change and they freak out a little bit. So if you did freak out a bit, they don't want you to feel like, you know, you're a horrible person or anything like that. They don't want you to feel too bad about how you reacted, but they do want to give you some space because they're seeing a side of you that they didn't know was there at first. They didn't know you perhaps struggled with, you know, your self-image, and I feel like it may have just triggered you a bit. That's another thing. A lot of times it's not even that. Like, the most confident people, when they are with someone that they really care about and it feels like something is changing, something's not right, the most confident people will fold. The most confident, successful, happy people will seem like, okay, really thrown off, freaking out a little bit. So they may have saw a side of you that makes them feel like, you know, you need to grow and expand a bit. But on your end, I do kind of feel like you're just like, I want to talk to you and show you that that's not me, and that was a lapse of judgment for the moment. We have, I feel this gravitational pull towards you, like all the galaxies and the universe are trying to bring me to you. That's funny. Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde were retrograde at the same time earlier this year, so they were definitely working together. Mercury retrograde is typically about communication, whereas Venus retrograde is really about the connections and what matters to us and what areas we still need to work on ourselves to better nurture our connections. So it was just like, ooh, the energy got real ghetto for a moment. during that time, and they feel like the planets have something to do with your connection. And then we have nothing can break the soul bond between us. Ooh, you guys may have a soul tie, especially if you've been intimate. No matter how long we are apart or what happens, we are always connected. So I get a very affirming energy here. This person feels like for the most part you guys can be okay, but I am feeling a block. So let's get into that and with the tarot and see like what that block energy is. It kind of feels like, I feel like this person is trying their best to be confident low-key, but they're not as confident as they may. Ooh, good thing I didn't speak too soon, because King of Cups, they waver. They're not talking to you. That's what it is. I'm picking up on the energy in your connection. First of all, we got the Death card in reverse. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so confirming, so comforting. Like the universe is really trying to give you confirmation, okay? We got the Hermit card. This is what's making you feel uncomfortable. They're not saying it. You know, they're not saying anything. They're not talking to you about what's happening with them. But the changes are still happening. Hermit, King of Cups, they're going within right now, trying to sort out their drama. And like I said, a lot of it has to do with what's going on in their life versus the connection itself, to be honest. I feel like, you know, the energy started to bleed into your connection and now things are just kind of awry. And we just need to put the puzzle pieces back together, because King of Cups lets me know that this person really is fighting for their fighting for their sanity right now. Like they really are trying to do their best. And then we have the Two of Cups here, which is the universe confirming, listen, connection is still on track, okay? Got the Death card in reverse and the Two of Cups in reverse. So hopefully that can give you a breather, you know? And I did a personal reading for someone recently, and I had to remind them, like, you know, honestly, sometimes the roadblocks are exactly what's supposed to happen in the connection. Especially if you get so lucky as to meet your person before you're fully ready. You know, if there's anything for you to learn in the connection, that's gonna have to get learned, you know what I mean, at some point. So we have the Eight of Wands. I feel like things may shift with you guys rather quickly here, which is lovely, especially coupled together with that Two of Swords. They're not denying the truth. They're not denying that they want you. I'm hearing, you know I want me. You know I want you. I don't know. It's an older song. I feel like it's by Pitbull, but I'm hearing that song right now. You guys may be dancing in your room, obviously not right now while you're listening to this reading, but that may be something that you've started to do recently. Or you may have met during a party and that song played. Maybe you know it, maybe you don't. But yeah, we got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like everything isn't as it seems with this connection. There's a lot being worked out behind the scenes. And if this person, you know, were more communicative about that, I feel like that would, you know, give you the consolation to, like, you know, do your own thing for now, or let them work through. Again, a lot of these things though, that's like the catch with this situation, is that a lot of this is not them feeling a way about your connection negatively. I feel like some things got revealed in this connection that kind of came out of the blue. We all have a shadow. We all have a higher self, you know? So I feel like your shadow may have reared its head, and you may be feeling a little bit embarrassed by that. Oh my goodness, we got the Empress card. The universe is really just giving you that confirmation that all is well. Don't doubt the progress that you've made. Don't doubt that you are ready. And I feel that hardcore with you guys. I feel like you're doubting, like, am I really ready for this connection? You know, how could I fumble? How could I show them that side of me? I haven't seen that side in myself in so long. Like, am I still that version of myself that does that or acts that way or says those type of things or needs, you know, so much of this or whatever it is for you? And the universe is like, chill out. We got the Empress here. Even the Empress has a shadow side, okay? No need to panic. No need to, you know, point the finger at yourself. You messed up. That's okay. Any other messages about what's going on in this connection? We got got the 6 of Wands. That's progress, baby. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I feel like with you guys, there's going to be progress in this situation. And I don't feel like it's going to take too long to happen here. Let's pull from these cards and start to get into some advice. So as far as like what your person is thinking and feeling at this time, honestly, they're feeling super confident, but they have blinders on for sure. They have blinders on. So they're not tapping into their emotional side, and that in itself may be triggering. You know, it seems like they don't care, or it's like, why are you so okay with the situation? And I'm like, not, you know what I mean? Like, you look at that and you gotta wonder, like, do you care? They're turning, I feel like they've turned off their emotional side because they want progress. And it's like they already have so much going on outside of them. It feels like out of their control, like either with their family or their job, where it's like, I can't worry about this connection too, especially since this is something that I value so much, because that's going to make me break down. If I have to worry about this connection, whether or not we're going to be able to move forward and work out, I'm going to lose it. I do not, like, I'm channeling this energy from your person. It's like, I don't have the capacity to take on anything else. I don't have the capacity for yet another thing not to work, you know? And it's like, it would be easier if, you know, like I said, they were more communicative about this, but they're in hermit mode. So we have treasure your loved ones and practice compassion. It's interesting because treasure your loved ones feels like their energy. They're trying to fix a family situation, or they're trying to like come to terms with what has happened or what's happening. This could also be them needing help financially, and they don't want to lean on you for financial help. And it's also embarrassing that you need financial help, especially to someone that you're not in an official relationship with, or someone who you value. You don't want them to see you any other way that's going to make them question whether or not they want to be in the connection. So I'm getting some of that too. Treasure your loved ones. It's important to love others deeply is what it says at the bottom of that card. So that's what they're trying to do. Practice compassion. See things from a fresh perspective. I was looking for advice from the universe when I pulled these cards. So I do feel like the universe is telling you to try to be a bit more empathetic with what they have going on. I was just saying to group one, you know, once you get married to someone and you're like 5 years married, once you get married, you pretty much make that agreement. Like, you're the person that I can lean on if I'm going through something emotionally. But before people give you that commitment and they're giving you wife, husband, life partner benefits, you know, if they're not giving you that, they're not going to ask for you to do, you know, too much, you know, and they're going through it. And I feel like it was unexpected, and I feel like what's happening to them is kind of out of their control. Like I said, I feel like it has to do with work or family, like someone close to them. It could be their parents, you know, they're getting old or they're getting sick, and they're putting a lot of like pressure on them to, now I'm getting all these downloads, take care of the family business, to take care of them, etc., etc. And these are things that they just did not think that they would be doing this soon. So they're trying to adjust. We have relationship patterns. It takes strength to recognize a need for change. So if you overreacted at some point, showed them a side of you that embarrasses you, that you cringe to think about, honestly, the universe is saying it's brave of you to even acknowledge that that is a pattern, and that is something that, you know, is happening, something that has happened before that you don't exactly love about yourself, but it's brave of you to even try to take that on and to try to grow from it, try to learn from it. We have faith, love it. And then we have listen with your heart. So tap into this person's energy. You may want to do some meditation. I've personally done this, meditated and focused on connecting to the heart of my future partner, the energy of my future partner, and I've sent them love and healing and progress and, you know, downloads about me so that they can help recognize me, and just loving energy, you know, for what they're going through or what they're dealing with at the time. So have faith, trust your faith in this situation. Listen to your heart. You know, what is your heart telling you about this connection? What is your heart telling you about this person? Listen to your heart versus I want to say what you're seeing in the 3D. I don't feel like you're seeing very much though. I don't feel like this person is posting a whole lot like on social media or anything like that. I just feel like you're like listening perhaps to your shadow, which is whispering all these, you know, BS lies in your ear, like this isn't working, they're doing this or whatever. Tap into your heart. And when you feel that this person still has love for you, hang on to that. You're listening but need to hear with a loving heart. Okay, so it says you are listening but need to hear with a loving heart. So you may be listening, I can't talk to you right now, but not opening up to the why. You know what I mean? And like I said, because I don't feel like this is a marriage situation unless you're in separation, this person doesn't feel like they have that. They don't feel entitled to make you go through this with them. So as far as what they're doing right now, they're trying to sort out their family stuff, how they're feeling. Honestly, I do get a low vibrational energy from this person, a lot of sadness. So I feel like something, loss of something or someone. Messages from them. Please don't let, or sorry, it says, please let your guard down. Don't shut me out. So this person is like, please take my word for it. Please trust that I really am going through it. And this isn't like me wanting nothing to do with this situation. This is just me going through it. Please try to have compassion for me, because they are being honest. Like, they're like, listen, please. Like, I just get this begging energy. They're down to their knees. Open yourself to communicate with me. Let's get connected. Funny, after everything else we've read, I feel like they want connection their way. You may be dreaming of this person. They may be visiting you in the astral. You may be getting downloads or information from their guides as well, or maybe even their ancestors. I feel like their spiritual team is communicating with you, because it's like, listen, if they win, we win. So we want them with the person that's going to help them win, help them succeed, allow them to experience love, get that comfort so they can, you know, have the support on their life purpose and whatever else. I can't help being immature. I have childhood wounds that make me act this way. They may have some childhood trauma they're working out. I need to get out of my head about this connection is what it says here. I feel like because they're in a bit of a doubtful energy because of whatever is going on as far as like, you know, their family, I feel like that's bleeding into the connection a little bit more so from their side. It's hard for them to be optimistic about anything at this point because, you know, like I said, I do feel like something dramatic has happened to them, and it's just hard for them to be, ooh, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed when they have real stuff, you know, in their life affecting them right now. Ooh, love it, love it, love it. Yes. We love this. My feelings for you are currently of a romantic nature, which is so funny because I specifically got that they weren't entertaining this connection in a romantic way in the 3D. It felt like an energy of them, like you kind of even questioning, like, do you really feel for me? Hold on. These, can you see those? Oh, you can't see them. There was a pile of like 10 cards that plopped over as these three were trying to fall out, just so you know. So these are the three that I'm going to take. But yeah, tapping into their energy, I specifically felt like, you know, they were keeping it real short, hermit mode, not making you kind of question, like, do you still feel the way that I feel? Because, I mean, it seems like you're kind of numb. I'm getting tired of trying and getting nowhere. So when you guys have communicated most recently, it may have just been arguments, and it's a buildup of energy because honestly, it's probably better for you guys not to be talking too much at this time because of their energy, what they're going through. And I do feel like this may have come out, you know, you may have gotten frustrated with the situation and added some negativity to the situation on your end, but all is not lost here. I want to build something long-term with you is what it says at the bottom of this card. So they're still in it to win it. And then we have, let's keep this between me and you for now. I don't want others interfering in what we have. So they're like, can you please stop talking to your friends about me? because it's getting to my friends, especially if you guys are in high school or college, some way, somehow, or if you have mutual friends, you've known each other since you were younger, so there's family connections somewhere. They're like other people. I feel like other people assume I'm a bad person, and it's hard for me to be optimistic about being with you, like speaking from their perspective. It's hard for me to be super optimistic when I know your friends and family hate me. So I may have done something to hurt you, but please don't tell them, especially family. Like, from a personal perspective, never again. Family will hold a grudge until the end of time. Unless I am really, really done with someone personally, I learned that lesson the hard way. Like, keep it short or keep it vague. Don't tell them, like, you know, everything unless you really want to go. Because family holds a grudge. We have make each day count, and death is an illusion. Yeah, it's funny because we had the death card in reverse. Let's not forget that came out for you. So the universe is confirming, like, it seems like the situation is over. It does. But first of all, death is always just a new beginning. But second of all, there's an opportunity for regeneration here. You know, all is not lost. We don't have to walk away from the situation forever. This is a rough patch. I can confirm that, but I do not feel like it's the end. And that's what I have for you, group 2. Again, it's an honor for me to be able to read for you guys today. You can check me out. I do offer private tarot readings. They are linked in the description. And yeah, if you want to really get into your situation and see what's going on specifically from them, we can just keep the ball rolling, keep getting deeper and deeper. But other than that, that was your reading, you guys. I'll talk to you later. All right, group 3, if you chose the Steampunk Tarot and the Citrine Argon Point, this is your reading. We are going to get into your twin flame, their energy, what they're thinking and feeling. Honored to get to read for you today. We're also going to get into what they're up to. What are they doing? How are they spending this time? How are they doing right now? We're going to get into, all of it. These ones kind of fell out after this one flew out. So I'm going to put those back in. If they're meant to be, trust and believe it'll come back out. Ooh, so you guys are likely in some sort of separation. Honestly, twin flame connections typically have a higher chance of separation than, besides karmics, like any other kind of connection, to be honest. Like, twin flames typically really go through it because they help you grow and expand a lot, typically in a very short period of time. That can be extended if people resist. So we have, from our first meeting, you were recognized by my heart before my eyes understood who you were. So before they even talked to you, you guys may have met in a school setting, you may have met in a work setting. You may have seen this person like quite a few times, or at least a few times, before you really started to talk to them, especially in like a romantic sense. Your body may be away from me, but there is a window open from my heart to yours. I'm hearing Body now by Summer Walker. My mind, my heart, and my body. You know, you may be feeling with all of the energy you have in you. Like, you're feeling it energetically. You're feeling the physical lapse in their presence. Like, you're feeling on all levels. I feel like you guys are still very energetically connected. And you're feeling it. Like, when they think about you, you're going to start thinking about them as well. All of your thoughts, like, you're not just thinking about this person 24/7. You guys are energetically connected, and they're sending you information. You're sending them back thoughts, dreams, interacting, and perhaps other dimensions, the 5D, the dream space. You guys may be dreaming a lot of each other. It says, but there is a window open from my heart to yours. Yeah, you guys are definitely still energetically connected. They feel you being away from them, and I feel like that's vice versa. Until you let someone go fully, they cannot come back to you. Whatever happens, you cannot lose what is yours by divine right. So they're basically saying, you're not going to lose me, baby. And I know that you feel like you've lost me because I'm not physically there We're gonna, of course, get into like, you know, what's going on, what happened. And then we have separation is an illusion. Everything connects through energy. We're connected and share a bond for one another, whether we're in direct contact or not. So I keep getting this message of that confirmation, like we're still very much so connected. We're still communicating though. That's what I'm hearing and feeling, like communicating. There's a lot of communication still happening with you and this person. I definitely feel like this person is really feeling like your energy. And honestly, I feel like it's a little bit comforting for them because they still feel like they have you in some way. If there's like some actual growth that they need to go through as a person, they may be resisting that because they can still sense, I just heard taste. They can still taste you. They can still feel your energy. It's like your taste is on their lips still, the taste of your lips. It's getting a bit sacral. So I do feel like you guys, most of you guys were intimate. My dear, our souls met long before our eyes did. And then we have, I realize that I will never have such an authentic connection with anyone else because you're unique from everyone else that I've ever known before. You know, this is giving me energy of, you may be one of the spiritual girls, the spiritual boys, because even though it's becoming more and more popular, you still don't meet super spiritual people like on a day-to-day basis. Like you'd be surprised. I feel like because social media is so comfortable with spirituality and growing that we kind of like assume or have this like a little bit of a jaded view of the world that, oh, everyone's spiritual, and it's like, no, that's not exactly the case. So they definitely feel like you're different. Let's see what they're going through. Death card in reverse, that's good. Ace of Pentacles and the Hangman. Okay, so this is giving me what they're kind of going through. They're definitely resisting. Citrine, pile 3, they are resisting. We got the Hangman in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. That lets me know they're struggling with their self-concept at this time. They don't feel that great about themselves and who they are specifically. I'm getting with this. Ace of Pentacles in reverse is feeling like I don't have very much or enough to offer you. Or Pentacles, you may be a material girl, a material boy, someone who values growth, someone who values money, someone who likes luxury, like to travel, etc. And I feel like this may even be a little bit of an oil and water situation where you guys are an unlikely pair. They may be really down to earth, whereas you're more material. Nothing wrong with that. Live your life the way you want to live your life and don't be ashamed about it, regardless. And energy is fluid, so this, of course, can be their energy. But they're feeling like in some way, they don't have the ability to offer you what you want. You know, maybe you're not material. So they try to offer you material, and that's what's gotten them by for quite a while. But because you're not a material girl, a material boy, you're not fazed by that. You know, you can pay for all the dinners and dates that you want, dude. You can bring me presents and flowers, and of course that's cute. I'm gonna take them. Now, one thing about me, I'm gonna take my flowers. But that's not, I need deep connection, you know. I need depth in my connections. I really want to talk to you, get to know you, know everything about you. And they may be resisting taking it there with you, you know, and that may be what's causing them to resist so much, because they're like, I know if I open up to this person, that means I have to open up and I have to like go there, you know, to a deep place that they weren't quite ready for because they had lived their life in a very surface level kind of way for a while, or they just did not expect you to be as tapped in as you are. They didn't expect to like you as much. Like I said, I feel like this started off as a coworker or a school situation. So it's like we met in a circumstance that was kind of unlikely because we're not coming. You know, it's not like we both went to a speed dating thing, you know? It's like we're going to school and like, hey, if I meet someone or we're going to work, you know, I'm trying to get to these coins. If I meet someone, that's fantastic, but that's not what I'm here for. So it was unexpected to some degree. Oh, we got the Knight of Wands, but they want to try. I feel like this person may be going through a dark night of the soul. What I like, though, is we do have the Seven of Pentacles. So that means that they have made some headway, like they're not in the space that they were in when you last talked to them. Tapping into your person's energy, I do feel like they've made progress. We have the Sun in reverse. Oh, sorry, it's the Knight of Wands in reverse, not the King of Wands. I think I said the King of Wands. We have the Knight of Wands and then the Sun card in reverse. So it's like, I want to try, and that actually makes more sense while they're having so much difficulty, because I feel like a King of Wands would probably just like power through with sheer force and determination, but a Knight of Wands is still someone who's learning. And that's very much so going hand in hand with the energy I was getting before, where it's like, okay, they want to do the open up thing, they want to be deeper, they want to, but they're not used to it. This is weird, this is foreign to them, and you're showing up as the Queen of Swords. So this is someone who's like, I've done this before, I'm ready, let's get to it, let's get into it. Listen, I came to slay, baby. I am not afraid. This is someone who's like, I'm not afraid. I will do what I have to do. Very, very strong, divine feminine, and we all have masculine and feminine energy, but this is someone who's tapped into their intuition, and they've also seen the depths of their shadow side, and they're not afraid of it. So you guys may have simply just gone through more than they have, like I said, because I feel like they've lived their life in a surface level kind of way. And it may not even have to do with material things at all. We got the Page of Pentacles. They definitely led with money or other things. Like a couple that travels together stays together. You know what I'm saying? Like there's definitely an energy, especially nowadays, where it's like when couples have common goals, it's easy to stay together because we're working towards the same thing. We're always talking about this one thing we have in common and that we're working towards, and we're going to put in that extra effort to make the dream happen because we need both of us to make this trip happen, this vacation happen, whatever. You know, and if you're not trying to, you know, save up a bunch of money to get your next bag or go on your next vacation, you may not relate, and vice versa. You know what I mean? They don't know how to please you. If you're someone who's material or just like really worldly in the sense that you want to try it all, travel it all, see it all, experience other cultures, this person may have grown up sheltered. They may have grown up in the country or somewhere more rural, or they just, you know, may not have that desire. And it's not that card flew all the way on the floor, and it's the World card. It's not that they don't want that and they can't see that your reality could, you know, blend with their reality and you guys could create something beautiful together, but they got to work towards it. You know, you got to work towards world energy. So there's definitely some progress being made. I feel like your person is trying. Honestly, at this point, I feel them really doing a lot of thinking, weighing their options. I feel like they're just doing a lot of thinking. I'm not tapping into a whole lot of action. I feel like they want to take action. Knight of Wands, Sun card in reverse, they don't see it. Either that, or they're trying to reason, how is this relationship going to work? How do we look at the future? Like they're trying to make sense of something that doesn't necessarily make sense. It reminds me of Roman's Revenge by Nicki Minaj. And Eminem is featured on that song, and in the song at the end of his verse he says, I forget exactly what he says, but he says, instead of saying why, say why not, like referring to him and Nicki Minaj. Like it's such a like a weird mix, you know, but at the same time, like the girls are still rapping Roman's Revenge to this day. And you could think of any example that you need to make it, you know, resonate for you, but that's just what I personally think of. Where it's like, it doesn't necessarily make sense, but that does not mean that it won't work. But now they're kind of getting into analysis paralysis. Your person appears to have hit a wall. They seem to be very stuck. I would say group 3, you are the group that seems to, like your person seems to have the most difficulty at this point. And it's because they keep hitting the same wall because they're trying to make something make sense, and it doesn't need to make sense to work, you know, but they're trying to go about this situation. You can't go about love and romance in a super logical way. Like, of course you need to tap into your logic, but you also have to allow yourself, like at the end of the day, you have to be vulnerable to be in a relationship. You have to. You can't just, you know, oh, we make sense, we have baby, we have family, and we are successful and we happy. You know what I mean? Like it's deeper than that. There's feelings involved. So let's see. We should be growing together. And I chose something else over this connection and I realized I made a mistake. Ooh. Also the first time I got third party, well, no, group 1 had a little bit of third party energy. But it clearly came out in the cards. I chose something else over our connection and I realized I made a mistake. So they may be struggling because they're like, how in the world Hi, Princess Piper. I have a cat. She's trying to get my attention right now. I know, mama. He may be like, or he, she, your person, twin flame, may be like, now how in the world am I supposed to come back to someone that I left for another connection? How we should be growing together, not me and this other person. Like, they feel so bitter. Tapping into their energy now, it feels so freaking bitter. Aw, look at this, you guys. I want to be free with you. Let's experience everything we can together. Please forgive me. Oh my God. I don't know why I'm hearing this song, because it doesn't exactly resonate, but you know that song, I lost all ambition and worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. I'm hearing that. And basically the energy of that song is, listen, I don't even have it in me to try to seem like the coolest person anymore. I don't have any ambition to maintain current relationships or to maintain any sort of worldly acclaim. I just want to be the person you love. I just want to be with you. This person feels like they've been brought to their knees by someone. You know what? The Queen of Swords can be Queen of Swords can be very harsh. So now I'm almost feeling like that isn't your energy, but it did come up when we were tapping into just your energy and his. Why do I keep saying his now? Sorry. Your energy, yours and your twin flame. And now they're just like, I want to be free with you. Let's experience everything we can together. Whereas before it's like, oh, we have all these differences, and you know, there's all of these things going on with us that, you know, don't make sense. They're not liking the other. The grass is not greener on the other side. And I do feel like they learned that through experience, and the experience put a bad taste in their mouth, and now they're wanting to kind of run back to you. But that makes sense why they feel so freaking stuck. They're guilty. Sun in reverse. They're like almost feeling a little bit unworthy too with this Knight of Wands. Like, I don't even deserve you. Ooh, look at this, you guys. Now this is tea. The second one. I fantasize about you a lot. I can't get you out of my mind. Not them fantasizing about you when they're either entertaining someone else or with someone else. Not them thinking about you when they're in someone else. Messy, messy. I'm younger or less mature than you are. I have a lot more to learn and experience, is what that first one says. So honestly, your person does feel to be a bit lost in the sauce. They don't really know what to do. I definitely feel like they want to make amends, but they're feeling guilty hardcore. They're feeling guilty, undeserving. Let me actually pull from this one quick. See if I can get a little bit more information, and then we'll keep going. So just to cover what we've got so far, as far as what they're thinking and feeling, missing you a lot, thinking about you in a very sacral based kind of way, a very physical kind of way. Also missing your presence. I feel like this person, they could have heavy fire sign placements. Their love languages may be like quality time and physical touch, because they're missing you being around, missing just being able to, like, you know, just kind of brush against you when they walk by you, or move your hair out of your face when you're talking. Like, they miss just your smell. You may have bought, like, you may really, not enough people wear cologne and perfume. You would be surprised how much cologne and perfume can do for you. But, you may actually invest in the way that you smell and your scent and care about the way that you smell. I'm feeling like, as far as what they're doing though, I feel like this person may be trying to get out of a third-party situation and also come up with a plan as far as how they can come back to you. They're feeling really guilty, really, they're feeling really, really stupid right now, you know, honestly. Like, I made the wrong move, I picked the wrong person, I messed up. That, wow, like they feel like they fumbled like so hard. We got truth be told and go the distance. So what I can say is they do want the long haul with you. They want to go the distance, but it's going to take some communication, and they're really going to have to swallow their pride. Honestly, The next conversation you have with your twin flame is going to be the most intense conversation thus far, because I really feel like they're going to lay it out on the line. They have to. They know they have to. Like, especially, this could be them letting someone get in their head, by the way. Not every single one of you who chose group 3 is in a third party situation. But especially if they're with someone else and they're trying to get out of that situation. We got message in a bottle, which is all about communication. So slow moving communication, but very, very, this person, they may talk a lot, but not say anything. Message in a bottle. Imagine you're castaway on the island, right? And your only chance of survival. Did anyone play Castaway, The Sims? I used to play that when I was younger, but anyways. Imagine you're castaway on an island and all you have is one bottle, and you know what I mean? You're going to be very, very specific and clear. This is my name. This is where I'm from. This is what I need. These are my exact coordinates. I'm in these coordinates from sun up to sundown. When sun's down, I go back to my hut on this side of the island. You know what I mean? Like, message in a bottle is very clear communication, saying a lot. You know, not them just kind of rambling, not them being avoidant. If they have an avoidant communication style, they are throwing that away, because like I said, I keep hearing it too. I lost all ambition and worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. It's like they lost all ambition to be a player or to be seen as a player or to, you know, be cool and whatever. Like, they just want love at this point. They've been brought to their freaking knees. Ooh, I love the island things theme coming through. We got Here and Now, and then we got Treasure Island. So they see you as their wish fulfillment, and they know that now. And with this Here and Now card, they're hoping that they can have a conversation with you and you guys can come to like an understanding. They hope that you'll let your guard down, but they're feeling so guilty, and they also got to detach themselves from whoever they're tied to. So it's just a bit messy. I was only looking for one, but I'll take 3. They must be all very important cards for you. Oh, these are similar too. We got the wolf, the fox, and the Black Panther. The wolf, loyal, alert, and playful. You're being guided to lead by example. Be kind and compassionate and have unconditional love towards yourself and others. Access your inner brilliance. Utilize your infinite power. Break free from any limiting paradigms and begin to walk your new path. So the universe is saying this is an opportunity for a new beginning here, but you are going to have to let go what's happened in the past. So try to see the brighter side of the situation. And as you grow and go on with this person, the energy will actually get better, making it easier to forgive. Forgiveness is not like something that can be done in the instant, so don't put any pressure on yourself either to instantly forgive, but try to be optimistic and as understanding as you can, which may be more than they deserve to even ask for. But that's what we got. The fox, intuitive, observant, and intellectual. You're being guided to look beyond the shadow side of any relationship. Open your eyes, mind, and heart to the limitless opportunities around you. You know, the universe is not going to give us cards like that unless it's a good thing for you to move forward. So I feel like there's something to lose on both ends. I mean, this is your twin flame. This is a twin flame reading. So if you can be with them, that's going to be close to best case scenario most of the time. Black Panther, independent, clever, and fascinating. You're being guided to observe your surroundings and keep your own counsel. Find clarity and then express your inner and outer beauty to the world. Pounce on the opportunities that feed your soul with purpose and passion. Awaken now to your personal powers, talents, and freedom. So you may want to start to manifest to help the situation, but really that's talking about your own personal power, doing what essentially sets your soul on fire. You know what I mean? What brings you purpose, what brings you passion, because at the end of the day, your friends can't, you know, diddle your fiddle for you. So it's like, listen, I love you, but I'm going to make the relationship work in my life that, you know, is romantic, because I want that kind of connection too. Wow, a lot going on with you guys, pile 3. You can hit me up in the description below. I have my Etsy shop links there if you want to get even further into your situation and really work through the energy. We can do that. private readings offered over there. Other than that, I'm grateful again. Thank you guys for letting me read for you today. It was an honor. And that was your spread. I'll talk to you later. All right, last but not least, we have pile 4 with the rose quartz and the Crystal Visions Tarot. If you chose the rose quartz argonite point, this is your reading. We're going to get into your twin flame, how they're thinking, or rather what they're thinking, how they're feeling, what they're up to at this time. Feeling about you, feeling about themselves, the connection. Okay, I'll take all of them. Ugh. My guides are like, nope, 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 nope. Take them all. Oh my goodness, everything came out for you guys right away, and you got so many. So pile 4, your person has a lot. I feel like they want to say. We will always be connected in the soul, no matter how far we drift from each other. So this is like, I'm getting a little bit of a best friend energy here, where your person feels like whenever we do talk, right away, I'm in love with you again, you know? Like whenever I see you after we spend a lot of time apart or we don't talk, as soon as we meet though, I remember why I always felt so strongly for you, why I felt you were the one I just heard. I am constantly surprised by the longing for you that never quiets. So yeah, this person, they feel like no matter what, I feel like they have a really good poker face. Tapping into your person's energy, I feel like they're really, they kind of almost have this like James Dean, too cool for school type of attitude where it's like, oh, you don't care? I cannot care the most type of thing. Like they really want to try to convince you that they don't care. And I feel like they move like that in all situations. Like in school, they may have been like that. They may have a hard time in terms of like finance, because in jobs, they're like, at the end of the day, this is my job that I come into. You know why I'm here. I'm here to get this money. I'm not here to be a friend. Like, you know, we must feel, it says we must first feel complete individually before we're able to feel complete together. So they have some stuff that they're trying to work on. Ooh, look at this. It's looking like you do as well. You're my perfect mirror. I reflect everything within your consciousness. Whatever you're thinking, they're thinking. Whatever you're feeling, they're feeling. And I feel like both of you will start to feel the tension at the same time. When, you know, when someone starts to pull back from the connection, you start to feel that way as well. Like when they start to do that and vice versa, like you guys are very, very energetically connected and you bounce off of each other energetically. And it's like once they start to think something, you can feel it. You can feel it in your soul and your spirit, what they're thinking and what they're feeling. And you may start to react because you know what that's going to lead to. Like, so for an example, if they're having a negative thought, you know, like, or if they start to feel jealous, you know, someone's being nice to you or someone's talking to you too much, or they see the way someone else looks at you, you're like, dang, I wish we didn't even go out today because I know how you're going to react. Nothing can break the soul bond between us. No matter how long we are apart or what happens, we are always connected. Like I said before, like the first card said, we will always be connected in the soul, no matter how far we are apart from each other. So tapping into your person's energy, they feel the connection hardcore. They always feel connected to you. They have a hard time focusing because they're always thinking about you, and it's a thing. It's definitely a thing here. Here's the next 3. The first one says, I will always lean my heart as close to your soul as I can. Love yourself as much as you desire to be loved by me. Ooh, this is giving me a little bit of an energy where this person may have lost respect for you at some point because of how much you allowed them to do. I've seen that happen. I've done so many readings when it's like, the shift happens right when you allow them to get away with something that they know they should not have got away with. And some people even like to, like, you know, test their partners, like, ooh, how much I can get away with, you know, and poke and poke and poke and poke. And sometimes you poke the bear and you got a problem, and you know, sometimes it just gets ignored. But I do feel like they have a different view of you these days because of something that you've allowed. Sometimes two people have to fall apart in order to realize how much they need to fall back together. So they're definitely feeling the feels, but this is giving toxic energy. I feel like your person is giving Brent Fayez. It's giving, you know, toxic king energy, toxic queen energy. You know, it's like, ooh, the passion is on 1000. But the toxicity is pretty high as well. Our union is the strongest and deepest and purest form of love that can be experienced between two entities within this universe. So they're mind blown by you. Absolutely mind blown, genuinely surprised at how far they could feel, how far they could go. Because with you, it genuinely feels natural. It does. It feels natural. Like, it's easy for them to feel things. Now, whether or not they'll communicate this, again, James Dean, too cool for school type of energy. Whether or not they'll communicate it, that's probably closer to unlikely than it is likely, but they feel all the feels, you guys. Do not be fooled by that too cool personality there. The universe is fighting for our souls to be together. All signs you have been noticing are not coincidences. I feel like that's almost coming from the universe, but they're definitely getting signs and synchronicities and angel numbers up the wazoo as well. You're my ultimate friend, partner, and lover. Our souls are made of the same fabric. We are energetically identical. Oh my goodness. You know, this gives me energy of someone who would like really go there. Like, I remember I was watching the show and there was this couple and they didn't believe in marriage, but what they did is they went to this waterfall and they both like cut their hands and then they like shook hands basically. And that was them doing this like soul union type of thing. Like, you know what I mean? It was very, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe that, to be honest. Take that as you will, but I feel like this person would like be into that. Like, it's giving heavy Scorpio placements, or maybe even like a Cap or Aries placement on the cool, like someone who's just willing to really take it there. Gemini as well. You'd be surprised how far Geminis would take it if they're really into you. But anyways, there's a reason why you can't walk away. We belong to each other from the start. Ooh, and that really does feel more than romantic and like warm and endearing. That really kind of feels territorial. You may have crossed a line with them as well by talking to someone else, and they saw it or they heard about it and it made them feel a way. They are not the person that happens to. They are not typically on that side of the connection where someone is playing with them that way or making them jealous. And ooh, that energy is coming through so strong now. You touched my soul long before I knew what your hands felt like. Wow. Yeah, you guys, this person is very, honestly, it's giving heavy water sign placements, because the way that they're just so like poetic and emotional about you, I'm telling you, all these cards are not like that. Like, if you listen to any other group, then you know that, but not all these cards are that like dramatic. Not dramatic in a bad way, but you know what I mean? Like, not all of these are like super like emotional and whatever. Some of them are, a lot of them are very matter of fact. So let's get into the Crystal Visions Tarot. My, this twin flame connection. So this person, honestly, that could scare you a little bit. And honestly, oh, got the Knight of Pentacles that flipped over. Oh, this is them. They're so sure. I am the only person for you. I'm the only person that's going to make your body feel the way that it feels. I am the only person who can do that for you, and you know that. They're so confident that they have so much to offer you, but the thing is, they're not showing up in King of Pentacles position. Oh, the King can offer you whatever it is you're looking for. The Knight of Pentacles has a very strong sense of determination and drive. It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Like, you know, the Knight of Pentacles is very much so, the confidence is on 1,000. I can do everything I put my heart to. Wow, they're so sure. I feel like they're so sure that you're their person. I don't know why these aren't really picking up. Let me see if I can adjust my lights at all. It's the Ten of Cups. Hopefully you can see it. I'm sure I'll brighten it up when I actually edit, but it looks to me from where I'm standing that this is a little, anyways, we'll keep going. 10 of Pentacles, or sorry, 10 of Cups. They're so sure that they're the person that can offer you fulfillment, but their ego is hurt. I gotta be honest, like that person, that third party that you're entertaining is not, ooh, you may have just had a glow up and they can rationally see that you can, you know, bag whoever you want, or, you know, other people at this point, because they're looking at you and they're like, that's not how you looked when I first got to know you. And I definitely feel a super heavy attraction energy with this person. But wow, the Knight of Cups, no way. These Knights are coming through, you guys. We got the Knight of Cups now. They're like, I can offer you love, I can offer you stability. I'm the only person who's gonna I'm getting yeah, there's definitely a very sensual energy here, because these thoughts, they keep creeping into my consciousness. I keep getting all of these different positions and visions of things and ways that they've had you and how they want to have you, and I'm hearing things like, I'm not done with you. You know what I mean? Like, that may be something that they would say. I'm not done. You tired? You done? I'm not done. You know what I mean? We have the Star in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. That is confirmation from the universe. Like I said, it would have came out King of Pentacles if they really did have all that to offer you. The Star in reverse is looking unlikely as well that they have all that they think that they can offer you. And it's because they need to work on themselves emotionally. And I feel like you may have did one thing, you know, to like show this person like, listen, yes, I am desired, and yes, I do have options, and there are other people who want me. Or like I said, they can just see that by, you know, the way that you look. Maybe you've gone through a glow up, or they see like the things that you post. I definitely get a watching energy with this one. Scorpio placements, always watching, always internet stalking. That's just a thing with them. It's no shade. I have a Scorpio rising. I have a lot of Scorpio placements actually. So trust. We be watching. We got the Death card and the Ace of Swords. So angsty. So angsty. Such an angsty one here. They're honestly so freaking butthurt. Until they go through their growth, like, I mean, seriously, so butthurt. Emperor. It's giving toxic masculinity. And we all have a masculine and feminine energy. Plenty of divine feminines out here are moving like, you know, I'm gonna hurt you before you hurt me by taking all your coins. That's masculine energy. You know what I mean? We all have, you know, so however they identify, they're showing up as someone who's a bit, and the Emperor in itself isn't, you know, a negative thing, but combined with the other cards and the way that this person's energy is coming through, definitely feeling like they're so confident, but now they're almost like, they don't even deserve me. How dare they? Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles. Honestly, what is that song? Beg for it, beg for it. I think that's, yeah, that's Get on Your Knees by Nicki Minaj and Ariana Grande. It's like they want to get to that Ten of Pentacles position at the end of the day, but they want you to beg for it. They want to feel like they're on top. They're seriously, in more ways than one, but seriously, this person is really avoiding, really avoiding being vulnerable. I mean, at the end of the day, if you want to be in a romantic connection, you gotta be vulnerable. And then we had that Eight of Cups that also flipped over for you guys. Or sorry, Eight of Pentacles. Keep getting this mixed up with Pentacles and Cups. What's going on? Well, we got the Eight of Pentacles here. So, ooh, bottom of the deck, we got the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. So the universe is saying all hope is not lost in this situation, okay? The underlying energy of your situation is this can still work. but they're gonna have to open up and be vulnerable. Four of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like they'll open up just along to get satisfied and just to have that confirmation like, ooh, they still want me, I can still have them, and then they'll bolt again because they haven't done the emotional work. As much as they want to focus on the physical and the sensual, and that honestly may have been something that had you guys fed up with this connection with this person, the fact that it never seemed like they were truly focused on the right things. Or when you guys, you know, were intimate with each other, they may have felt like everything was good again, you know what I mean? And there's like underlying, like, yeah, it's good to release the tension, to get that out, like, okay, cool. You know, you got the hormones releasing when you do it, and it's just like, okay, I feel better. But at the end of the day, we're still not on 100%. And this person, I just feel like they focus on the wrong things a bit. Let's pull some love messages and go further into it. Oh my God, we have, now this person, I gotta say, they are a character. And I personally, I gotta say, I do love this energy. I feel a strong connection with you. Pardon me if I come off a bit too strong. I just know what I want. I like that. I can appreciate someone who knows what they want and they go for it, but relationships are more than, you know, intimacy, you know, or intimacy in different ways. You know, it's not just physical intimacy, it's emotional intimacy. There's so many forms of intimacy, and, you know, this person doesn't just seem to, I feel like they get it. There's no way they're this deep and poetic and they don't get it. I feel like they refuse to accept that that is necessary to move forward. And they almost feel like, oh my goodness, one of my friends, she's married, she's newly married, and she's been trying to get her husband to get a joint bank account with her, and both of them to put their paychecks, you know, have their paychecks go into that account. He refuses to do it because he's like, you just want to keep trapping my money, da 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 da. And she's like, my money is literally going in there as well. You know, you shouldn't have married, you married me, but you don't trust me to have your check. We share a house now. We're taking care of the same mortgage. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? And I get that energy with your person as well, where it's more in an emotional vulnerability sense. Let me take a sip of water. That they look at it as, you're just wanting me to be, that's just what you want, versus this is something necessary for us to move forward. If I can find a way, I'm going to contact you soon, is what this one says. We also got, oh my goodness, this card, I think it came out for every single pile today. I'm younger or less mature than you are. I have a lot more to experience and learn. So I feel like you've really heavy on the learning experiences. We've all gone through things, but not everyone learns and accepts and grows, or processes even. So this person, I don't feel like they've really done that work. I'm cool with a secret affair if you're already with someone. Ooh, they want you so freaking bad. They'll have you any way they can get you. I'm seriously, I don't do like 18 plus readings, but I'm getting so many sensual downloads for you guys. Maybe I'll get some intimacy cards so I can start doing those. But anyways, I spend money on you to win your favor and get what I want. So this person may be a bit materialistic, and I just don't feel like you're going for that anymore. Either way, that may have worked in the beginning. You fight, they get you, you know, your favorite, they get you your favorite snacks, they get you, you know, flowers or whatever they do, you know, they treat you out to eat, they take you out, and it feels good, and that can really swoon you, you know, into feeling like everything's all good again. But I feel like you've kind of grown past that, and it's like, it's not gonna work anymore. We got the Hawk. As far as advice from the universe, inspirational, fearless, and visionary. You're being guided to detach from the mundane and envision your heart's desires. See with clarity the opportunity that surrounds your new journey. Stretch and expand yourself. Soar above previous limitations. So I'm really hoping that the universe comes through and relieves some of these blocks for you guys, because I just cannot ignore the fact that they are really, really ego-based right now. And even though, well, let me see. Well, yeah, we did have the Star and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So we did get the confirmation. I was going to say, even though the cards didn't tell me that this person isn't ready and they can't offer you that, I'm not, you know, but we did. Star in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. And before the King of Pentacles even came out, we had the Knight of Pentacles, and I was like, yeah, they feel like they have a whole lot they can give you, but I don't think they do. And then the universe is like, yeah, me too, I second that. So right on par here. Let's see what else comes out. Ooh. As far as how they're thinking and feeling, they're very much so missing your body. As far as what they're doing, I do feel like they're making a plan. We got the leadership card that came out, so they're likely hatching a plan to come back. But I feel like they're trying to wait it out a little bit to see if you can come back to them, because that way, you may be seeing a lot of 1111 too. We got the Gateway card, which is the 1111 card in this deck, on the bottom of the deck. I feel like they want you to come back to them and kind of like, ooh, you know, like beg for them back, that kind of thing. Like really stroke their ego and give them the validation and confirm the story that they've been, you know, telling themselves over and over in their head. You know, they want me more than I want them. Meanwhile, they're like Helga in a closet with a shrine of your picture and worshiping your memories. Helga, Hey Arnold reference, if you don't know it, old show. But yeah. I do feel them coming back if you guys aren't in communication, and if you are in communication, I do feel them opening up. They want to try something kind of crazy. They may have these, oh, dang it. They may have, yeah, we got the action card, straight up. They may have some Libra placements as well, because I feel like a romanticization, okay. I can't get it out. And now the camera's shaking again. I'm getting a heavy romantic energy here where they do a lot of fantasizing and a lot of like daydreaming about you and the connection, but I don't feel like it's exactly realistic. And, you know, like Aquarius, Libra really is the dreamer, and they're super heavy on the romanticism, but they can be very indecisive. I have heavy Libra placements as well. And with you guys, group 4, I feel like they're planning something big. Their plan is to get you back, but I do feel like they've been avoiding the growth. So we'll see how it goes. Your person is a wild card. And yeah, that is what I have for you, group 4. Again, I am so honored to read for you guys today. I'll have my Etsy shop linked in the description if you want to get deeper into it and see what else we can get about your connection, what else is going on with your person. But that was your reading, and I'll talk to you later.